Hello everyone, good morning. And I'll start today with peace be with everybody, because when we are at peace with ourselves, we can be at peace with everyone, and a great thing happen. So today is 50 degree. We are going to do cook outside, and welcome into my tea house. Let's go. It's snow, we have a snow, but it is 50 degree, so we can try to cook something outside. And this is my tea house, and we are going to use and those rocks as a table. So we have to improvise. We have to improvise. We have to see what is available outside. We have a wood, we have a rocks, we have a tea house, and then I brought some stuff here. I'm going to use this as a table, so I'll put this on it. Today I'm going to cook a yam. Yam is yam. This is a yam. Yam. And then when we cut it in two. Inside look like this, a real yam. There are different kind of yam, but this one is African, West African yam. So which we are going to cook today. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to take the skin off. When you put the knife inside a little bit, it brings the skin off. So what you have to do, you have to try to take all of this skin off. You don't cut the yam off, but you just try gently, so you don't cut too much of the yam off. You try gently. Always you have to be careful, watching out of your hand, so you don't cut your hand, okay? So something like this, we have to try to do it all over to take the skin off. So see you soon.
There you go.
Oh, I was using the rock before as a table, and you have to, as I say, we have to improvise. We look around outside, we find something outside, so I use this. This feel more comfortable, so I'll put my board here to use it to take the skin off. All you have to do is just to take the skin off. Okay, I think you know now how to do this. Okay. Okay. So let me put this here. We clean this up later. It's outside. Okay. When we finish doing this, now I have to cut it in two so I can slice it. I'm going to cook two kind of yam today. One is a boiling yam, which that one I have to cut a little bit bigger. This one I'll boil it. I'll keep it here. The other one I'm going to fry. That one I'll cut a little bit thinner than the first one. Do you see? This one I'm going to fry, which is a thin. The one that I'm going to boil is bigger. So it's two kind of cooking today: boiling yam and frying yam. So see you soon. Hello, hi everyone. Peace be with everyone. I say when we are at peace, we can do great things. So I have two different kind of fire here. I have this one with a little bit charcoal, and the wood, which I put the pot here and with a water, and then I'm going to put the bigger, the one that I cut with a bigger size. I'm going to cook this one with the boiling water. And then this one that is small, I'm going to fry them. So hey, you see how it's going. We are cooking outside. It's beautiful. It's a 50 degree. We can enjoy cooking outside. Oh. Okay, this is the scallions. We are going to put it on this fire here. I'll put the oil on it before. Okay, you be careful. We are going to fry the yam. So here is the scallions. I'll push it all the way down. Out. It's getting ready now. It's getting ready. The oil, you like I thought last week, the way you know the oil is heating up is I put I put the onion in it. When it brown, it start getting brown. That is a sign that the oil is ready, is heated up. Okay. Now, what I have to do is I put a little salt. I put a little salt on the yam. I put a little salt on the yam. And then now I have to put it here. All right, now we jump. I'll push it back. I'm waiting for the frying yam to get done with outside fire with the wood and the charcoal. Okay, hi, peace be with everyone. When we are at peace, we can accomplish great things. So let's be all at peace. Okay, when I was done with the yam, be careful, yam. Once you are done cutting it and it touch your hand, you have to wash your hand. If not, if when you don't wash your hand, it touch your skin, it's itchy. So you have to wash your hand after cutting the yam. Okay. And now let's go check on the frying yam to see how is it going there. Okay, I have to pull it out to make sure everything is going okay. Yeah, so I hold it. I have to flip it up. Hold it, flip it up. Flip it up. This one is stitched together. I have to move one away from the other. Flip it. Flip it. It's going well, very well. Do you see when it's getting done? It starts being a little bit brownish. Yeah. And then, there we go. You have to go back inside.
Okay, roll tape.
Hi, peace be with everyone. And the fire is so good outside here right now. So everything is getting done well. And normally when I do it on the stove, what I do is when I flip it up, I use a fork to poke the hole and poke some holes on it so it can cook deep inside. But here is the wood fire, so everything, the stove, everything is well heated up, so it's cooking very well, so I don't need a fork to poke the hole. It's getting done very well. Okay, hi, peace be with everyone. When we are at peace, we can accomplish great things. Okay, now this is a plate. I need a plate to put this frying yam in the plate, but I have to drain it. I have to drain the oil out of it. So I put this brown paper here while I'm taking this out of the oil. I put it here. Okay. Now it's all done. And I'll put this at the safer place. And I have to make a sauce with tomato sauce, and just a little bit oil, okay? And while I prepare that, I have to move this oil from here to here and let it cool down until I find a safe space to put it away. I'll put it here so it can cool down. Nobody get close to it. It can cool down. And then we are improvising outside. Normally I fry things with canola oil, and I use olive oil to cook my stew, all of that. But it's outside cooking. We just have to improvise something quick to eat. So I use this oil and drop it on the tomato sauce, and then I put it right here and wait until it boils. While I'm doing that, I have to go check. I have to go check if this is done. I have my fork to touch it to make sure it is soft. How I know it's cooked is I take one out. I punch it. You see, it just fall apart. It doesn't have to be soft. It just fall apart, and there I know it's done. Now I put a little bit of salt on it. For taste. And cover it for a few seconds, and then just few seconds, like 10 to 15 seconds, and then I'll drain it. Okay, it's done. You see? Wow. It's all done. Now I pick it up. I have something that can properly cover it. And then I move it at the side a little bit here. And then I have to drain the water. You hold it carefully. You don't let it go. Do you see? Did you see how I drain it? I put the cover that is the right size on it. I move it a little bit at the edge to have a little bit open space, and then drain the water out the while you hold this and this, okay? Food is ready, almost. Okay, hello. We have to be at peace with ourselves and with everyone. Remember, I put a sauce here. I'm making a sauce, so that will go with for the yam and then the boiling yam and the frying yam. So I have to check on the sauce and see how is it going. So it's boiling. I just have to mix it a little bit. It's boiling. You see? Yeah. I like it to boiling until the the smell of the raw tomato come out of it before I put the sardine in. So I check on it. Now let's go taste the frying yam. This is the frying yam. I put on the paper before to drain the oil out of it. Now with a little bit garnish for presentation. Now let me taste it. Wow, this is very good. And I'm inviting you to try it also. Yam, frying yam, and then a little bit salt. And then, there we go. Okay, this is the sardine. There is, I bought this sardine in African market because that is kind of can they use for us to bring this sardine back home to us in Togo. And there is the same sardine, the same taste, the same everything the same, but just in different can in here. Okay, so I have to put the sardine inside the sauce. Let's bring them both over. Yeah, I can smell it and know now the raw tomato smell is out of it. So it's ready. I can put the sardine inside. You have to be careful so you don't cut your finger. Be careful. Those things are very sharp, so when you open them, you always have to be careful. Okay. Now, what I'll do, I'll take, I slice some onions. I'll put the onions in it. And I like to put this pepper in it. Is very hot. I don't pop it. I just put it in it for the smell, for the flavor. But you do not pop it. If you pop it inside, you could not eat it because it's extremely hot. So I just put it in it to have kind of aroma. Okay. Okay, while I put the sardine in it, I have to mix it a little bit. I break the sardine in the sauce and mix it together. And now I push it back and let it cook. Yeah, there we go. This is the sardine, onion, and hot pepper, but do not break it, just for the aroma. Okay, and you push it back. And go. Okay, as always, For the sauce stuff, I do not use the salt. I use bouillon for the flavor. So I'll put a little bit bouillon in the sauce, but no salt. I'll put just a little bit bouillon on it. Oh, it's smelling so good. And then I just have to taste it. That's good. Okay. Hello everyone, let's go in the kitchen again. Oh, outdoor cooking. It's not in the kitchen. It's outdoor cooking. Remember, we put this in it before. And then you always have to stir it up so it doesn't stick in the pan. And then look at that. Wow. It's all done. It is done. It looks so good. It looks delicious. Okay, it's done. Now I just have to pull it off. So it's all done. Look at it. Sardine, tomato sauce, onion, and then hey, a little bit bouillon. Okay, here I brought the fried yam here, the boiled yam here, and the sardine. I'm going to taste it. So I have to bring the plate and take one of the yam, and then I'll take also the fried yam. It's two different things. Fried yam, boiled yam. I need a spoon for the sardine. Okay, this one I want to eat it, but for the garnish, I'll put it right there so it can look nice. Okay, let me taste it and let you know. That's very good. And for the fried yam, I'll put this on it like this. And then I'll take it like how you eat chips. Oh, that is very good. It's very good. The crunch of the fried yam and the sardine sauce on it, everything is just perfect. Okay, now I ate the yam, boiled yam, and then fried yam with the sardine, and I have to wash it down. And this is a homemade drink. We have a cranberry juice here with a salsa and homemade cello. So you put enough cranberry juice and you put some salsa and then just a drop of homemade cello. So I have to shake it. Yeah. Bon appetit.